Test 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, test.
Curtis Johnson, could you call the announcer's booth or answer your phone?
And a reminder that pari-mutuel windows are open and selling for race number 1. Pari-mutuel windows open and selling. And don't forget, start of your pick 5 wagering. So make sure you get in early on the pick 5. That starts as race number 1. So 26 minutes to post for race number 1, and we'll have the playing of O Canada in just a few minutes, and then Kurt and I will be back to take a look at this afternoon's card. But again, get in early, pick 5 wagering available. Windows are open and selling. And once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Exhibition Park. And before we begin our action, please stand for the playing of O Canada.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Exhibition Park Raceway. First of 5 live dashes is set to go at 1 p.m. Race 5 features the Walter Dale Memorial, going for a purse of $6,000. There are no program changes on today's card. All 5 races will go as programmed. Pick 5, of course, starts in race number 1 today. Guaranteed pool of $500. Make sure you get in early and get in on the Pick 5 on Walter Dale Day here at Exhibition Park. Just a reminder, it's also North American Cup night at Mohawk tonight. So make sure you grab a program for that. Make sure you watch and wager on the North American Cup tonight. It's even on TSN for all of you that don't watch online. The North American Cup tonight is broadcast on TSN. Looking forward to that.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Exhibition Park Raceway on this Saturday afternoon, June the 18th. Curtis Johnson joined alongside Scott Waddell as always. Scotty, we're here. 5-pack action.
Yeah.
It's Walter Dale Day.
Walter Dale Day. Been waiting for this for all week long. A lot of excitement building up, and as the week went on, we were starting to see some of the horses that might be here with us this afternoon. And then, of course, Draw Day came out, and so outstanding field here, Curtis, with 7 starters going as race number 5, $6,000 purse, and I'll tell you, some good storylines in there, and there's going to be some horses leaving, and it's going to be a heck of a race, so can't wait for it.
Yes, as Scott mentioned, it's race 5, $6,000 purse to Walter Dale. Invitational pace, field of 7, bet 'em again, blood money, American Risk, Batter Up Hanover, Time to Dance, Father of the Year, and Screen Test. And like you said, all kinds of storylines for sure, Scotty. And, you can't pick out one in particular to say, okay, this is the one for sure, because they all got a definitely great chance. But, of course, everybody's going to be looking for a bounce-back effort from Time to Dance today.
Yeah, he got roughed up there last week, parked to the quarter, 27-1, half 56 and change. And, still was only beat 2 lengths and pace a mile in 55-3, but he did win his 2 starts before that, so he's been strong right out of the gate. But he's got some competitors today, and he's leaving post 5, anything can happen. He's got some early speed in there, and Todd Treitz was talking about bet him again there earlier today on his Facebook, and he said, you bet I'm leaving. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting with him on the rail, and then even American
He's obviously another one. And, of course, Blood Money, the homecoming dance for Blood Money, who come home, made his debut last week. Was quite impressive, Scotty, wasn't he?
Oh, damn. He sure was. Right off the front for new trainer Mark Campbell. He's under his care now, and what an easy win there last week. Nice prep for him. 27-2 that final quarter mile and 55 and 3. So he's definitely ready to roll. And like you say, batter up Hanover after that. He had a nice tune-up, 54 and 2 last week. So it's going to be a heck of a race. And then we've got the age pacer to the outside screen test too. And he's tough. He's been racing outstanding right down your program there, first and seconds in his last 4 starts. So super competitive field, Kurt, in race 5.
Yes, absolutely. That's the 5th race, the last race of our live portion today. That's also the 5th and final leg of that pick 5 that we've been talking about. That starts in race number 1, so you got to get in early on that action because you got to pick the winner of all 5 races. But they've been paying good tickets here over the first few weeks of our season, so that's glad to bring that bet back for you here today. Of course, as Brock had just mentioned, North America Cup night going on tonight. Big time card going at Mohawk, and a lot of sentimental favorite. I have to say, these parts will be beach class, won't it, Scotty?
Oh, definitely. There's a couple of beaches in there that I think are going to take a big portion of the money there tonight. But I don't know if they'll be having some beach parties down in Nova Scotia again or not. But it's been, I think they were saying the other day, it's been 12 years since some beach somewhere won the North America Cup. So, a couple of sons of his going tonight. So will we kind of see history repeat itself and see a maritime horse win the North America Cup tonight? And I like his chances. Only his second start back to the races and looked good last week in his tune-up.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, as you and I were talking off camera, Pebble Beach is probably going to be your favorite in that race, racing out of the Noel Daly stable.
Yeah.
He's been hot, winning 2 in a row, but that's $1 million purse. Goes as race 11. As Brock mentioned, it is on TSN, so you can catch on that action if you don't have the Racing Network or watch online. But I mean, there's all kinds of action. Roses are red final, Scotty. I mean, the Armbro Flight final. I couldn't remember them all. Look at the program. Fan Hanover final. So there's some serious good times final. So there's some serious horses racing tonight in Mohawk.
Oh yeah, it's one of the biggest betting nights of the year, of course, for Canadian harness racing, and nice that it's on TSN too to give some exposure to harness racing out of the the regular circles people that might be scrolling channel surfing like you and I do, and
That's right,
happen to stumble upon harness racing tonight. So it'd be nice to see the North America Cup on TSN.
Great action-packed day, all day and this evening in the harness racing world. We're glad that you could join us here today. Beautiful, fast track. The sun kind of parted through. We didn't quite know what the weather forecast was going to be, Scotty, but it did come around for us there. So it's going to be should be some nice miles on track today here this afternoon. Of course, if you're here sitting in your vehicle outside, you can tune in on 98.3. And if you're joining us online, thank you for joining us here today. And of course, as far as wager, you can wager right here. We have ticket sellers on site or self-serve machines, any of our simulcast locations in New Brunswick, and of course hpibet.com. Just that easy. 13 minutes to post here, race number 1. Starters will be out in a few minutes, and as soon as they do, Scotty and I'll be back to try to get that pick 5 started off with a winner here this afternoon.
And right now showing 13 minutes for wagering, and we'll take a quick look at our handicapper selections early on here. Race number 1, and I've gone to number 6, Preceptor, to win over number 4, Big Time Brawler, and then for third, number 2, Cocan Harry. Then Kurt has gone 4, 6, 7, Big Time Brawler, Preceptor, and Hall of a Ride. And Gerard Smith has gone with a 6, 4, 7. And in for third, he has thrown Hall of a Ride. So again, those are the handicapper selections coming up for race number 1. Keep in mind, it's the first half of your daily double. Those of you who like to play the daily double wagers, races 1 and 2, also exactor, win and place. And as Curtis and I mentioned, start of your pick 5, get in early on that, and also triactor betting available. So again, post time in about 12 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. We'll have the starters of race number 1 on the racetrack. I'd like to welcome those of you watching online with us this afternoon. And if you are watching online, you can grab a free program on horse racing nb.com and follow along with the action this afternoon. And Kurt's picks also available on our website. So that'll keep you up to date as the day goes on here. And again, about 12 minutes to post now on our first of 5 live races on Walter Dale Invitational Day here at Exhibition Park Raceway. And we start things off with 7 starters. Race 1, $1,900 purse. Starters be on the track in about 3 or 4 minutes. Also wanted to mention as well, 50/50 tickets are on sale. They're selling throughout the area here this afternoon over here by the judges stand, also on the backstretch area. So once again, the 50/50 brought to you by the New Brunswick Standardbred Owners Horse Association. 50/50, your chance to win some extra cash on this weekend. Scott Bernard, the 50/50 guy, he's around selling all afternoon, and the draw will come up later on, probably after race number 4. 10 to post now on race 1. There you see across the screen some nice pics of some previous Walter Dale races. We thank Scott Bernard and others for contributing some of the memories flashing on your screen throughout the day here today. And some of the Walter Dale winners are Burner's Delight, I believe. So again, a big thank you to Scott for putting that together for the Walter Dale Memories. Memory Lane with the Walter Dale all afternoon. And a shout out as well to Jerry McCabe. Does a fantastic job on the history of harness racing, not only in Prince Edward Island, but everywhere here in the Maritimes. And again, a special thanks as well going out to Scott Bernard for helping to put that together. So certainly a collaborative effort, and we appreciate both Jerry and Scott for putting that together for us here this afternoon. 8 minutes to post now on your first race. 8 minutes, and we'll take a look at the odds board early on here with 8 minutes to go, and a lot of money on number 7, Hall of a Ride, 1-9 choice so far. Also from post position number 4, Big Time Brawler. He is your second choice early on here at 5-2. Preceptor, the horse from Nova Scotia, shipping in today for Paul Langell. He's sitting at 4-1. And then the 5, Windermere, I'm All Right, sitting right now at 8-1. The 1, 2, and 3, no tickets sold. So again, race 1 stutters. I see they're leaving the barn area now. So your post parade with Brock will be coming up in just a moment. And it's the start of Walter Dale Invitational Day here at Exhibition Park. Race 1 starters on the track in just a moment.
The horses and drivers for race number 1 are now on to the racetrack for the post parade. Race 1 goes for a purse of $1,900. Daily double, exactor, triactor, win, place, and the popular pick 5 are your betting features. Number 1, the first 2-year-old of the season, Nanny Bernice. She's a homebred of Janice Hubbard. She also owns and does the training. Wayne Hubbard will do the driving from the rail, the 2-year-old Nanny Bernice. Number 2 is Cocan Harry, owned by Euless Gallant of Cocan, New Brunswick. Euless does the training. Gerard Gallant is in the sulky this afternoon from post 2, Cocan Harry. Number 3, Theodore J. Down, owned by Stephen Downey of Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Steve Mason does the training. Steve Mason will do the driving from post 3, Theodore J. Down. Number 4, Big Time Brawler, owned by Dr. Mitchell Downey, St. John, New Brunswick. Ellen Stevenson, the birthday girl, does the training. Mike Downey is in the sulky from post 4, Big Time Brawler. Number 5, Windermere I'm All Right, owned by Kevin Price of Fredericton, New Brunswick. Steph DeCourcy does the training. Colin DeCourcy will do the driving. Post 5, Windermere I'm All Right. Post 6 is Preceptor, owned by Roseanne Langell of Lower Onslow, Nova Scotia. Paul does the training. He'll do the driving from post 6, Preceptor. And rounding out the field from post 7, that's the Trotter Hall of a Ride, owned by Janice Hubbard of St. John. She does the training. John Davidson will do the driving from post 7, Hall of a Ride. Great betting field to open up the card here in race number 1. Daily double, exactor, triactor, win, place are your betting features. Don't forget about the pick 5. We've got 4 minutes to post. Make it 5 on race number 1.
And with starters on track for our first race of the afternoon, we're going to take a look at this contest. First half of your daily double, first leg of the pick 5 here. Field of 7, Scotty. Going to be hard to handicap here. We got the full field going on.
Full field,
yep. Here this afternoon. So I landed on screen right now as my top selection, Big Time Brawler. This fellow's been knocking on the door quite a bit lately, looking for his first victory, lifetime victory. 6-time runner-up out of his 9 starts. Been racing a lot of stakes events recently. Was back to the condition ranks last week. Once again, runner-up finished 202 and 129 and 3 on the end. Post 4 to work with today. He's drawn that position the last couple starts. We'll see if Mike Downey puts him in play early. I think it just, might be just time for him to get his picture taken, Scotty, here and start number 10.
Yeah, he's been very consistent in his young career. He's got 7 out of 9 top 3 finishes. And Ellen Stevenson, as Brock mentioned, celebrating a birthday today. So maybe Mike can get this son of sports writer across the line for Dr. Mitchell Downey. And like you say, been racing extremely well, Kurt, and got to make him part of your ticket for sure. I went to number 6, Preceptor, to win this one. Paul Langell drives for Roseanne Langell. And this horse been racing not so well in Truro, but maybe a change in track and gets a little bit cheaper competition, I believe. Looking at some of the horses he's been racing, Good Friday 3 and those types. So I like him. He's got the outside post, but right now getting a little bit of value on him right now at 9-2 for number 6, Preceptor.
Yes, not a bad ticket at all on the veteran pacer, Scotty. He's comes in, like you had mentioned, for the company he's been keeping in Truro. I mean, look at that last start. They went and won Good Friday 3, went in 156 and 1.
Yeah.
So he finished last, paced a mile 159 and 4. Definitely going to find break in competition. See how Paul, maps out a trip for his charge from post 6 to see if he can get him into position early, maybe to strike later in the mile. And value 9-2, but it looks like the Trotter, he takes money each and every week, Scotty. He's been the favorite the last 2 weeks. He might be the favorite again today.
I know. He's a favorite here for sure at Exhibition Park, and love to watch the Trotter go. And he's been top 3 every start here at Exhibition Park so far, including a maiden record back 3 starts ago, 204 and 1 for Davidson. And Janice Hubbard, of course, owns, breeds, and trains this 4-year-old son of Angus Hall. And John Davidson will drive him right now. Big favored right now at 1-5. Number 7, Hall of a Ride. We'll be looking for a great trip from post position number 7 here in race number 1. And keep in mind, this is the start of your pick 5 wagering, so don't miss out on that, folks. Pick 5 wagering available right off the bat here on Walterdale Invitational Day. Now down to 2 minutes to post. 2 minutes. And if you're looking for some value on the board, Check no further than number 2, Cocan Harry, and this horse has been getting better each and every week. He did miss the board last start, but that mile, of course, 2:02 last week, they were flying and not quite in it early on and got shuffled back and finished 4th, but starts before that, 2nd, 3rd, and 3rd, right down your card. So if you're looking for some value there to throw in your triactor, number 2, Cocan Harry, I like his possible 3rd place finisher perhaps in here for the Gallants. Ulyss Gallant drives and trains. Jerry Gallant drives, and the Gallant family, they've been racing horses here for many of years here in New Brunswick. They come down here to race, and they're a race secretary's dream. Some people used to call them, because they never complain, and they just come here and race and go home and just enjoy their day at the races. So Cocan Harry right now, no tickets sold as they get set on the backstretch. So your final call in at the Mutuals. As you can see, all the starters are gathered on the backstretch. So your final call here for race number 1, our first of the afternoon on Walter Dale Invitational Day here at Exhibition Park Raceway. And great field coming up in race number 5, but we've got 4 to go before we get to the big dash. And the starters are in the hands of the starter for race number 1. And we'll send it up for the first time this afternoon to our track announcer, Brock McEachran, for the call of race 1.
Thanks, Scott. From the inside out, we have Nanny Bernice and Wayne Hubbard. Cocan Harry, Gerard Gallant. Theodore J. Down with Steve Mason. Big Time Brawler with Mike Downey. Windermere, I'm All Right, Colin DeCourcy. Preceptor, Paul Langell, way wide. That's the trotter. Hell of a ride, John Davidson. Time to kick off Walter Dale Day at Exhibition Park. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. Great start. That's Big Time Brawler. In between pacers, Windermere, I'm All Right. Far outside, that's Preceptor. 3 deep into the turn. Big Time Brawler has command of the racetrack. Windermere, I'm All Right. Looking for the front on the outside. He'll now back off, try and wedge his way into the 2-hole. Nanny Bernice, the 2-year-old filly, she's away well in 3rd. Preceptor found a seat in 4th. That's the trotter. Hull of a ride on the outside, trotting on. Then Cocan Harry is 6th at the back. Theodore J. Down can see them all. They were by the opening quarter. 28-3, Big Time Brawler taking it serious here. He is the leader by the quarter for Mike Downey. He taps the brakes now. Windermere, I'm All Right, gets the trip in 2nd. That's the 2-year-old filly, Nanny Bernice, right up there with them in 3rd. The trotter, Hull of a Ride, is 4th. Preceptor holds down 5. Then Cocan Harry is 6th, and Theodore J. Down still at the back. Single file halfway home. They chase Big Time Brawler, the 3-year-old son of sports writers, clear by 2 for Mike Downey halfway home. 1 minute and 3/5. Big Time Brawler in command. Windermere, I'm All Right, tries to keep up now in 2nd. Nanny Bernice right on the helmet in 3rd. Hull of a Ride is 4th and now trots to the outside. Following him will go Preceptor. Then we have Cocan Harry and Theodore J. Down at the back, but he steps to the outside, on down the backside. Here comes Hull of a Ride, trotting on the outside. On the inside, Big Time Brawler goes with him. Preceptor now picks up 3rd. Windermere, I'm All Right, 4th. Cocan Harry's on the move from 5. 3/4 is on the board. 132-3. Hull of a Ride on the outside, trotting by for Davidson. Inside, Big Time Brawler's coming back. Preceptor's now off the cones from 3rd. Nanny Bernice is in at 4th. Cocan Harry's 5th. They'll settle this one in the stretch. Hull of a Ride shows the way home for Davidson. Outside, Preceptor's coming. Big Time Brawler's coming back up the rail. It's Hull of a Ride. Outside, here comes Nanny Bernice. She's on the scene late, but Hell of a Ride found the line in time. Big Time Brawler come up the inside, grab 2nd. Nanny Bernice was an awesome 3rd. Time for the line. Time for the mile. 2:04-1.
And what a hell of a way to start the day here at Exhibition Park Raceway with the trotter. And what a race this fellow went. He was out a couple times in the mile, and then John flew him up the backstretch for the 2nd time and got by Big Time Brawler and hung on right there at the end. Big Time Brawler tried to come back on again, but as you can see in the Universum Homestretch Media slow-mo, it's Hull of a Ride to the top in deep stretch, and they were battling behind for 2nd. And up the inside, Big Time Brawler raced well and came on strong. And how about the first-time starter on the outside, Nanny Bernice on the outside, grabbing the show dough. And then for fourth was number 6, Preceptor. So what a way to start the day. Hall of a ride here in race number 1 equals his lifetime record and now has 2 wins in 4 starts here at Exhibition Park Raceway for owner-trainer Janice Hubbard. Also bred the mare, or the horse rather, and John Davidson in the driver's seat. He's driven him every start, and we'll welcome him back to the winner's circle in just a moment. But great way to start the afternoon. It's Hall of a Ride and John Davidson here in race 1.
Now making their way back in front of the fans comes the winner of race number 1. It's the 7-entry Hall of a Ride. He's a 4-year-old gelded son of Angus Hall from the Royal Strength mare, Royal Missy. He's a homebred owned by Janice Hubbard of St. John, New Brunswick. She does the training. John Davidson did the driving. For Hall of a Ride, he trots right to his lifetime best. He ties his record of 204-1. That's the second win of his career and the second of the year. Congratulations to the connections, Janice Hubbard, John Davidson, and Hall of a Ride. Race number 1 is headed official. Race number 1 going official. The 1, Nanny Bernice, was third. 2, Cocan Harry was fifth. 6, Theodore J. Down finished, 3, Theodore J. Down finished sixth. 4, Big Time Brawler was second. 5, Windermere I'm All Right was seventh. 6, Preceptor finished fourth. And the 7, Hall of a Ride, was your race winner. Top down on your program should read 3, 5, 6, 2, 7, 4, 1 on the bottom. Fractions for race number 1. The quarter was up 28-3. Half, a minute and 3 quarters, 1:32-3 mile time for your winner, number 7, Hall of a Ride, tying his maiden record of 204-1. He returned $2.80 to win, $4.20 to place. The 4, Big Time Brawler, $3.20 to place. $2 exactor, 7-4, the winning combination in race number 1. Your exactor returns $22.40, and $2 triactor, 7-4-1 is the winning combination in race number 1. The first triactor of the day returns $71.10. There are no program changes on the remaining 4 races of the day. All races go as programmed so far today.
Coming up next, race number 2 on the afternoon with a field of 6. Field of 6 starters, win and place, along with Triactor, Exactor, going for a purse of $2,100. Field of 6. And best of luck, those of you who are alive in your pick 5 wager and had the trotter in the first race. Race number 2 is up next, field of 6. And the starters be on the track in about 3 or 4 minutes.
While we await the starters for race number 2 out on the racetrack now, we have a couple of the horses warming up for the Walter Dale Memorial. That's Batter Up Hanover and Screen Test on the backstretch. A couple of the Walter Dale Memorial starters now on the track for their warm-ups here today. Just a reminder, the North American Cup tonight at Mohawk. Big card tonight, lots of good racing. And don't forget about race 13, folks. It's the mandatory payout on the high five jackpot. Over $600,000 in free money tonight's going to get added into the pool. You can bet it as cheap as 20 cents. You just need to pick 5 of the 12 numbers that are in the race, put 20 cents on, and if it comes in, it's going to be a large payout tonight. Like I said, $600,000 in the carryover, and it's mandatory payout tonight in the high five. Try your luck. Race 13 tonight at Mohawk.
And coming up on 8 minutes now to race 2. And there are your handicapper selections on your screen now. And I've gone with number 2, Cindy's Party Boy. We're all in agreement. Kurt as well as Gerard in the program selections. And for second, I've gone to number 5, Joe's Beauty. And for third, Roland Peg. Kurt has gone to Pickpocket Princess for second and Joe's Beauty for third, while Gerard has Joe's Beauty for second and has gone to Fall Bliss on the inside for third. So competitive race coming up in race number 2. Only 6 in it, but it's going to be a competitive one. 8 minutes to post on race number 2. Starters will be on the track in just a few minutes. And the starters leaving the barn area now. Post parade will be up next, and we're down to 7 minutes. And as they get set to come on the track, the early money on number 2, Cindy's Party Boy. Horse racing off of Lasix, son of American Ideal, for Mark Campbell. Right now at 2-5.
The horses and drivers for race number 2 are now on the racetrack for the post parade. Race 2 goes for a purse of $2,100. Exactor, Triactor, Win Place are your betting features. Number 1, Fall Bliss, a former winner of the Walterdale, has the rail here in race number 2. He's owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John. Ellen Stevenson does the training. The doctor's in the bike from the rail. Former Walterdale winner, Fall Bliss. Number 2, Cindy's Party Boy, owned by Chucky Symes of Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. Mark Campbell does the training. Mark's in the bike this afternoon from Post 2, Cindy's Party Boy. Number 3, Roland Peg, owned by Dale Orr and Robert Orr. Gordon White does the training. Mark Hagg's in the sulky from Post 3, Roland Peg. Number 4, Pickpocket Princess, going free-legged again today. She's owned by Wayne Hubbard of St. John, New Brunswick. Wayne does the training. He will do the driving from Post 4, Pickpocket Princess. Number 5 is Joe's Beauty, owned by Stephen Downey of Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Steve Mason is the trainer. He will do the driving from Post 5, Joe's Beauty. And rounding out the field from Post 6 is JJ Brienne, owned by John Davidson Jr. of St. John. John Davidson does the training. He will do the driving. Post 6, J.J. Brienne. A field of 6 to contest race number 2. $2,100 on the line. Exactor, Triactor, Win Place are your betting features. Don't be left out on race number 2.
The starters on track for our second race of the afternoon. Field of 6 to contest this event. Another competitive race, and Scotty, I think you and I landed on the same one as you mentioned earlier there, as agreements with the public right now at 1-9. Cindy's Party Boy, 11-year-old son of American Ideal, comes in for his second start back to here today. Raced well in Charlottetown last week on June the 11th, finished second to Rockin' Novell in 1:58 flat. So that was a pretty good trip for his first trip in the Maritimes. He's back in this week. Trainer Mark Campbell is drawn Post 2 with him, so we'll see if he puts him into play early, but definitely he's going to take the bulk of the support here, Scotty, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. He got in an early tussle there with Adkins Hanover in his first start. We all know what he's like off the front end. But no, this horse raced extremely well for the trip he got last week. Pace a mile in 58. And, he raced some 5/8 mile tracks and pacing 53, 54, and even shows a trip in 52 and 4 down your program there with Dexter Dunn driving. So this, I guess he's got 18 lifetime wins, so closing in on 100,000. And Chucky Symes, no stranger to the maritime racing circuit, he owns this fella, and Mark Campbell in the driver's seat. And like you say, Kurt, big favorite here at 1-9.
Looking for a bounce back effort at a Pickpocket Princess today. I put her in for the 2 spot, Scotty. She made that break behind the gate last week, was her first start free leg. And the reason I went back to her today is I'm telling you, she was back quite a ways, and she recovered well to get the fourth that she did, only beat 7. She was charted almost 10 back at the quarter. I know when she made that break behind the gate, she was probably back 15, and she rallied pretty good to get back to recover for the 4th place finish. Wayne's going to try her again at it today. She leaves from Post 4, so we'll see if she puts a clean line on today. I think she can be right in the thick of it without a doubt.
Yeah, you're right. She made that break, and she was out of it. And, Wayne did good to get her reset there at the start, and was only 7 lengths back at the end of it. I went to number 5, though, Kurt, Joe's Beauty. This mare starting to race better again. Winner here, 2 starts back. And here at Exhibition Park, 202, and then went down to Maine last week. Finished second, 1:57 and 3 was timed. Heath Campbell in the driver's seat for owner Steve Downey. Steve Mason trains and drives his 5-year-old daughter of Roll with Joe, and she's looking for her 10th lifetime win, and she's got a shot to get it here if she's close in the home stretch. We get some good fractions moving along. She could be tough here at the end of it. So Joe's Beauty right now getting 4 to 5, so she's your second betting choice on the board. Joe's Beauty and Steve Mason from post position number 5. And now I'm going to take a look at number 3, Roland Peg, the daughter of Vera Darrow Hanover. And boys, has she been racing good. 2 straight wins, and she's been on fire here at Exhibition Park. 5 of 5 in the top 3 so far this season here at Exhibition Park. She made the move to the Gord White stable in the off season, and she's back this year, and she's come back strong, and including a 203 win here at Exhibition Park Raceway. and she's looking to get involved here early on. She can leave, and she can come off the pace a little bit too, but she does her best racing when she's up front. So I expect her to get a good trip here. I think Mark Campbell's going to bust this fella, Cindy's Party Boy, from post 2, and I think Roland Peg's going to get a nice trip in here. And right now she's at no tickets sold, but I'd make her part of your triactor here for a bit of a long shot. No tickets sold right now on number 3, Roland Peg. Wanted to send out a congratulations to the Orrs, Dale and Robert Orr, whose filly Orr's Terror raced a big race last night at Truro Raceway, going for $15,000, finished second, and raced extremely well to finish second to the Real Princess. So big effort from her, and they're doing well with her, with Roland Peg here as well this season here at Exhibition Park as they get set on the backstretch here. And the gate is starting to roll, so that means we'll be collecting them up here. Your final chance for a ticket here on race number 2. It's the second part of your pick 5. And again, if you had the trotter in the first half, best of luck. And a quick look at number 1, Fall Bliss, on the backstretch, and he's got the rail position to work with today. And this horse has some tremendous gate speed, and he can use it at the opportune time. So it could be on Walter Day, Invitational Day, and he's got Fall Bliss, Dr. Downey back on board, and 10-1 odds you're getting on Fall Bliss right now as the field gets into motion on the backstretch. So your final chance for a ticket. Field of 6 starters. Six starters across the racetrack, and for the second time this afternoon on Walter Day, Invitational Day, we'll send it up to track announcer Brock McEachern for the call of race number 2.
Thanks, Scott. Starters for race 2 now in command of the starter. From the rail out, we have Fall Bliss and Mitch Downey. Cindy's Party Boy with Mark Campbell. Roland Peg, Mark Haig. Pickpocket Princess, free-legged with Wayne Hubbard. Joe's Beauty and Steve Mason, way wide. That's JJ Brienne and John Davidson. 6 pacers. Everybody's got their nose on the gate. It's post time at Exhibition Park. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing, great start, 3 wide out of there. That's JJ Brienne in between pacers, Pickpocket Princess from the inside, Cindy's Party Boy on round the first turn. Cindy's Party Boy has command of the racetrack. Fall Bliss left sharply from the rail. He has himself the 2-hole. Looking for a spot on the outside, JJ Brienne's trying to find her way into third. That's currently occupied by Roland Peg. Then Joe's Beauty has 5th, and at the back, Pickpocket Princess can see them all, but she's pacing strong today. By the opening quarter, things are unsettled. Cindy's Party Boy, 28-1, giving the cold shoulder to JJ Brienne. Right there up into third, that's Fall Bliss. Studying them from 4th, Roland Peg. Then Joe's Beauty, she's liking this speed from 5. And Pickpocket Princess, little gapped out. She's at the back. Horses come in front of the fans. First time around, they're chasing the 11-year-old son of American Ideal. This is Cindy's Party Boy. He's on the front end for the Dominator, and they're halfway home. On the outside, JJ Brienne's going the long mile. Fall Bliss right there second. Halfway home, 58 and 3. Wicked fractions for the class. Boy in command of the racetrack. Fall Bliss now claims second on the inside. JJ Brienne working hard on the outside third. Roland Peg now swings out 3 wide from 4th, and Joe's Beauty will follow her on down the backside. Campbell lets it out a notch. Cindy's Party Boy now by a length and a half. Fall Bliss is chasing her from second. Roland Peg now on the scene third. Way wide, Joe's Beauty 3/4 came and went. 128-2. Cindy's Party Boy's trying to seal the deal in the turn. Roland Peg in second. Joe's Beauty hitting her stride on the outside. Now takes second. Back to 4th is Fall Bliss and JJ Brienne. She's 5, top of the stretch. Cindy's Party Boy tries to see it through. Joe's Beauty's trying to track her down center of the track. Roland Peg has 3rd, but it's all Cindy's Party Boy through the stretch for Mark Campbell. He scores easy. Second went to Joe's Beauty. 3rd, Roland Peg. Time for the mile. Sharp one, 1:59.1.
And Mark Campbell sending Cindy's Party Boy right to the front. The 11-year-old son of American Ideal, cutting the fractions 28-1, 58-3, 128-2. And there you see him off the turn through the home stretch, and it's all Cindy's Party Boy, Joe's Beauty, using that late finishing kick, but just ran out of racetrack here this afternoon. And then for third, Roland Peg on the inside. But again, a dominant winner here. It's Cindy's Party Boy, Mark Campbell, owner Charles Symes. And they'll be back in the winner circle in just a few moments. Cindy's Party Boy takes race number 2. And don't forget to grab a 50-50 ticket today. Scott Bernard is around selling 50-50s in support of the New Brunswick Standardbred Breeders Association. And that draw coming up later on today.
He comes the Cindy's Party Boy. He's an 11-year-old son of American Ideal. From the Better's Delight mare, Dirty Dee. Symes of Spring Hill, Nova Scotia, trained by Mark Campbell. Mark did the driving for Cindy's Party Boy. That's his first win of the season from only 2 starts, number 19 on his career. He stopped the clock today, 159-1. Only missed his lifetime record by 10 seconds. What a nice old horse. Record of 49-4. Congratulations to the connections. Chucky Symes, Mark Campbell, and Cindy's Party Boy.
I seen him like we were talking about him scoring there. He looked like he was all kind. I was like, he looks like he's a pretty rangy. Yeah. Big horse. Big horse, but a bit rangy.
It was going official. Race number 2, headed official. The 1 Fall Bliss was 4th. 2, Cindy's Party Boy, your race winner. 3, Roland Peg was 3rd. 4, Pickpocket Princess finished 6th. 5, Joe's Beauty was 2nd. And the 6, JJ Brienne finished 5th. Top down your program should read 413-625 on the bottom. Fractions for race 2, quarter was up 28-1. Half 58-3, 3/4 128-2. Mile time for your winner, number 2, Cindy's Party Boy, 159-1. He returned $4.30 to win and $2.10 to place. The 5, Joe's Beauty, also $2.10 to place. $2 exactor, 2.5 the winning combination. Exactor returns $7.30. $2 daily double, 7.2 the winning combination. The daily double, nice one, $42.70. And your triactor, $2 triactor, 253 is the winning combination. Triactor in race 2 returned $37 even.
I mean, obviously he's not going that fast here, but it's yeah.
While you're waiting for the starters for race number 3 to make their way to the racetrack, starters for the Walterdale are on the track warming up right now. I believe that's time to dance on the backstretch. Front here, that's Blood Money. And Father of the Year coming through on the turn. Walterdale starters on the racetrack right now.
And coming up next on the Saturday afternoon of racing, race number 3. Race 3, a purse of $2,500. We have a field of 5. And it's a competitive field. Offering up Triactor, win and place, along with Exactor wagering. No show betting on race number 3, as we'll take a look at our handicapper selections in just a moment for the 3rd race with 11 minutes to post. And I've gone with number 1, Don't Ask Logan. Don't Ask Logan to win over number 2, Emperor, and number 4, 3 Truths. And Kurt has gone with number 4, 3 Truths, over number 1, Don't Ask Logan, and then the 5, Woodmere Ideal Art. And Gerard Smith going 4, 3 Truths, over number 1, Don't Ask Logan, and for 3rd, number 2, Emperor. So a competitive group of pacers for race number 3. It's a small but competitive field, $2,500 on the line, and the starters for the 3rd will be coming onto the racetrack in a couple minutes for post parade.
Yes, no. So that is right in the program. No, there's the break. So yeah.
And just wanted to remind race fans, no racing next Saturday afternoon. We take a Saturday off, and then we're into July with the Barry O'Maciasic eliminations on the 2nd and the final on the 9th. So again, no racing next Saturday, but back on the holiday weekend on that Saturday, July 2nd, and then back again on July the 9th.
Yes, should be a good card, Scott, on July the 2nd. Also, the New Brunswick Breeders for 2-year-old pacing colts and fillies are also that day. That should be our first look at the 2-year-olds here in New Brunswick, also on July 2nd. We're waiting for the starters in race number 3. I want to wish good luck tonight to trainer Brent McGrath and the Schooner 2 stable of Truro, Nova Scotia, as they send out their homebred Beach Glass. Of course, a son of the great Some Beach Somewhere, who they also were connections involved. They are the second choice tonight in the $1 million North American Cup. Also would like to wish good luck to my good friends Wilma and James McKenzie. A bit of a long shot in there. Their 3-year-old Ron, he's in tonight. It's the year of the long shot, as we know, is the Derby. So good luck to both the Schooner 2 stable tonight and Jim and Wilma McKenzie as they go for $1 million in the North American Cup.
Thanks, Brock. And that's going to be a great card of racing tonight. And also tonight, Red Shores is available on the simulcast card, available at all 3 of our locations for wagering tonight from Red Shores. Now down to 8 minutes. Starter should be leaving the barn area in just a moment for post parade of the 3rd race. We'll take a quick look at the odds board just before they come out. Number 4, 3 Truths, and the bettor's all over Mark Campbell again as the favorite at 1-9. He's the current favorite, 1-9. Number 3, Frontier Cruise, your second choice at 5-2. And again, keep an eye out for Scott Bernard. He's selling 50-50 tickets again this afternoon in support of the New Brunswick Standardbred Breeders Association. That draw coming up after race number 4. So you want to get in on that. Should be a great prize today. Tickets are $5. And again, that draw coming up after the 4th race. And the starters for the 3rd getting set to leave the barn area now. Your post parade will be up next. Your wagering options here are Triactor, Exactor, Win and Place, a $2,500 condition pace with a field of 5. Post Parade is up next.
The horses and drivers for race number 3 now on to the racetrack for the post parade. Race 3 is the top class of the day, going for a purse of $2,500. Exactor, Triactor, Win Place are your betting features. Number 1, Don't Ask Logan, owned by Andrea Renison, Ian McDonald, and Basil Sherry. George Renison does the training. Todd Trites will do the driving from the rail. Don't Ask Logan. Number 2 is Emperor, owned by Jeff Lewis of Moncton, New Brunswick. Jeff does the training. He will do the driving from post 2, Emperor. Number 3, Frontier Cruise, owned by J.C. Beliveau and Jean Beliveau. Jean does the training. Mark Agg does the driving from post 3, Frontier Cruise. Number 4 is Three Truths, owned by Jason Rice, Ryan, and Tyler Wilkie, along with Tara Harper of Prince Edward Island. Kyle Wilkie does the training. Mark Campbell will do the driving from post 4, Three Truths. And rounding out the field from post 5, that's Woodmere Ideal Art, owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick. Sifwa Melanson is the trainer. Kyle Mason will do the driving. Post 5, Woodmere Ideal Art. These are the pacers to contest race number 3, going for a purse of $2,500. Exactor, Triactor, Win Place are your betting features. Don't be left out on race number 3.
And with starters on track for our third race of the afternoon, 4 minutes to post, field to 5 to contest the event. Another one of them competitive fields, Scotty, compact but competitive fields.
Yep, definitely.
I know we went couple different directions here, but on the screen right now, I'm going with the public at 1-9 favorite, Three Truths. The veteran son of Shadow Play comes in off of a second place effort most recently in Charlottetown last week, 154-4. Just beat a quarter length. I had to use him on top just with that line alone. Prior to that, he had 2 wins and 2 seconds since coming back. So he's come back to the races sharp this year. I've watched this horse race on the island for quite a few years now, and he's just a classy horse. Yeah. And he finished up his mile strong. He can bust out. He's as versatile as they come. So I had to use Campbell on top here with Three Truths in the third. Scotty.
Yeah, looking for career win number 38 of his career if he gets the job done here. And like you say, he's just been a nice racehorse. He comes to race every week. He's competitive every start. Of course, this year, 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 5 starts. So shows you what kind of consistent horse he is. And he's 1-9 for a reason. But I looked away from him, Kurt, looking for a little bit of value. I went to number 1, Don't Ask Logan, and was a winner here at Exhibition Park last outing, went wire to wire from post position number 5, got to the lead, and looked strong off the lead, cut some good fractions there. And Todd Trites, a 2 1/4 length win over Emperor last week. Montrose Hope rounded out the top 3, but I like this horse with the inside post, and you know where Todd's going to be going or trying to with this guy. And right now, getting 5-1, Kurt, on number 1, Don't Ask Logan.
Yeah, I like him, Scotty, as well. I threw him in for second.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a far stretch for me if he was to get the job done. One right here last week, 2 minutes and 2 fifths. Now he moves all the way into rail control. Todd likes to protect that position when he gets it. So, I mean, I'd said last week that this horse, when he's firing, he can put down some speedy miles. So it wouldn't be surprised if he was to step up, and which he'll have to step up from a speed standpoint, I think, against this bunch. But, value right now at 3-1. And, of course, Three Truths still taking the bulk of the money. But yeah, no, I agree with you. He could be right there at the end as well.
Also there on your monitors, number 2, Emperor and Jeff Lewis, and he's come out swinging so far this year and only missed the board 1 start this season. That was in his first start back. He finished 6th, but ever since then he's been in the top 3, and 2 starts back was an impressive winner here at Exhibition Park Raceway from post 2, set 2 early on, and then Jeff made that patented move that this fella's known for. He can pounce on you pretty quick, this horse, and he used it on that occasion when drew off on the field, winning by almost 9 lengths, 2:01 the mile, And this is a nice racehorse, Son of Ponder, looking for his 29th career win. And lots of value on him right now. How about that? 22-1 on number 2, Emperor. And don't be surprised. He could be one that could knock off the favorite here in race number 3. That's number 2, Emperor, currently at 22-1. And then we'll take a quick look at number 5, Woodmere Ideal Art. And this horse hasn't been lucky so far this season with the draw. He's drawn the outside each and every start. 3 starts in a row, he's drawn the outside 5. And he's got to contend with that outside post today. Kyle Mason driving again. And he did get the front in his last outing, 28-1. He was over the half, 58-2, and held on for a second place finish. And right now you're getting some value on him as well, 6-1 on Woodmere Ideal Art. And he's got all the potential to win this race as well. So competitive field, any one of them really, folks, could grab a piece of this race. So there you see them. They're getting set on the backstretch. Last call for a ticket, race number 3. It's a $2,500 condition pace. Field of 5, last chance at the Mutuals as they get set on the backstretch. And still 1-9 chalk is number 4, 3 Truce. And Mark Campbell looking for back-to-back winners on the program. And of course, we'll see Mark in the final race of the afternoon in the Walter Dale Invitational with the prohibitive favorite, Time to Dance. As we get set for race number 3, we'll have 5 across the racetrack, $2,500 purse, and a field of 5. And for the third time this afternoon, we'll send it up to track announcer Brock McEachern for the call of race number 3.
Thanks, Kurt. Thanks, Scott. Race 3 starters rolling in behind the starting gate from the rail out. We have Don't Ask Logan, Todd Trites. Emperor with Jeff Lewis. Frontier Cruise with Mark Haig. 3 Truce with Mark Campbell outside. Woodmere Ideal Art and Kyle Mason. 5 of them got their noses on the gate. Race number 3 at Exhibition Park. Here they come. There they go, up to the opening quarter. Don't Ask Logan, Don't Ask Trites for the front. He's got the lead and he wants it. Don't Ask Logan, the leader by the opening quarter. 28-4. Emperor there second. 3 Truce went to plan B. He'll now sit in third. Frontier Cruise holds down fourth, but he eyes the outside. At the back, Woodmere Ideal Art can see them all, but he's only 4.5 back as the horses roll by 3/8. Come in front of the fans. First time around, 7-year-old son of McCardle. This is Don't Ask Logan on the front end. Right there second, that's Emperor. First to move on the outside, that's Frontier Cruise. 3 Truce now caught in. Following on second over comes Woodmere Ideal Art. They were halfway home, 59-4. Still in command, Don't Ask Logan. Emperor there in second. Frontier Cruise struggling on the turn. That'll send from the back 3 deep. There goes Woodmere Ideal Art. No place to race for 3 Truce. Halfway down the backside, still Don't Ask Logan. Here comes Woodmere Ideal Art on the outside. He tries to take second from Emperor. Still on the inside. That's 3 Truce. He's got no place to go. Frontier Cruise is on the outside, stalled in fifth. 3/4 on the board, 128-2. Don't Ask Logan. His lead's a length and a half. Emperor is second on the inside. On the outside, that's still Woodmere Ideal Art. 3 Truce has got a handful, but no place to race as they come down the stretch. It's still Don't Ask Logan. Here's Emperor out to try him on the outside. 3 Truce got out, but it's too late. Don't Ask Logan stole it off the front. 3 Truce got out to get second late. Emperor will be third. Time for the mile. Sharp trip, 159-3.
And Kurt and I had talked in the preview of Don't Ask Logan, and Trites loves the front. He had rail position to control here, and he was in control, 28-4. And 3 Truths came a-calling, but Mark Campbell took back, and the half 59-4, 28-2 up at the 3/4. And there you see him in the home stretch. 3 Truths finally gets some racing room, comes off the rail, but They weren't going to catch Don't Ask Logan. He wins his second straight here at Exhibition Park. And 3 True second. Emperor rounds out the top 3. So a nice win for Don't Ask Logan. And the son of McCardle picks up his 20th career victory. 20 wins on his career. It's 3 out of his last 4. And the horses raced outstanding for owner Andrea Renison, Ian McDonald, and George Renison, of course, trains Todd Trites in the bike. So we'll have the 5-2 winner, Don't Ask Logan, back to the winner circle in just a few moments here in race number 3.
Now making his way back in front of the fans comes the winner of race number 3. It's the 1 entry, Don't Ask Logan. He's a 7-year-old son of McCardle from the Real Artist mare, DJ Cameo. It's owned by Andrea Renison, Ian McDonald, and Basil Sherry of Nova Scotia. Trained by George Renison. Driven by Todd Trites. He put him on top all the way. Don't Ask Logan. Stop the clock today, 159-3. That's win number 3 from 5 starts this year and win number 20 of his career. Congratulations to the connections, Andrea Renison, Ian McDonald, Basil Sherry, George Renison, Todd Trites, and Don't Ask Logan. Race number 3 is official. Race number 3 has gone official. The 1, Don't Ask Logan, your race winner. 2, Emperor was 3rd. 3, Frontier Cruise finished 5th. 4, 3 Truce was 2nd. And the 5, Woodmere Ideal Art finished 4th. Top down your program should read 1, 3, 5, 2, 4 on the bottom. Fractions for race 3, quarter was up 28-4, half 59-4, 3 quarters 128-2, mile time for your winner, number 1, Don't Ask Logan, 159-3. He returns $7.90 to win, $4.50 to place. The 4, 3 Truce, $2.10 to place. $2 Exactor, 1-4 your winning combination. Exactor returns $21.70. And your $2 Triactor, 142 is the winning combination here in race number 3. $2 Triactor returns you $36.50.
And we're coming up to race number 4 on the afternoon. And don't forget, time running out to grab a 50-50 ticket. Draw coming up after race 4. So make sure you're in on today's draw. That draw coming up after the 4th race.
No changes in races numbers 4 or 5, folks. No program changes in the upcoming 2. Don't forget there is a late double here in race number 4, late daily double in races 4 and
And just wanted to remind you again, folks, no racing next Saturday afternoon. We're back the week after that, July 2nd. And also racing on Saturday, July the 9th. So again, those are our next couple of race cards here at Exhibition Park Raceway. We're off next Saturday. And don't forget to follow Horse Racing New Brunswick on our social media platforms, including Instagram, as well as our official fan page, Horse Racing New Brunswick official fan page on Facebook, and keep up to date on everything around here at Exhibition Park Raceway. As we take a look at our selections coming up for race number 4, and another competitive race here, and I've gone with number 4, Rusty Riley, to win this one over number 1, Bugger Max. And for third, number 2, KD Overdrive. Kurt, he's gone to Montrose Hope to the outside to win over number 4, Rusty Riley. And then for third, Bugger Max. And Gerard Smith has gone Rusty Riley, Montrose Hope, and KD Overdrive for third. So lots of variations there in the picks coming up for race number 4. Another competitive race. And as Brock mentioned, it's your late daily double wagering on race number 4. Late double for races 4 and 5. Also exactor, win and place, along with triactor wagering. Starters should be on the track in just a few moments here for post-parade of our 4th race. And we're climbing ever closer to the Walterdale Invitational Pace, coming up as race number 5, a purse of $6,000. We have a stellar field of 7 coming up in race number 5. So that's the big one, race 5, the Walterdale Invitational, coming up as the final race of the afternoon.
The horses and drivers for race number 4 are now on the racetrack for the post parade. Race 4 goes for a purse of $2,200. Daily double exactor, triactor, win place are your betting features. Number 1, Bugger Max, owned by Gordon White and Dale Orr of St. John. Gordon does the training. Mark Haig will do the driving from the rail. Bugger Max. Number 2, KD Overdrive, owned by Steve Mason of Quispam Sis, New Brunswick. Steve does the training. Kyle Mason will do the driving from post 2, KD Overdrive. Number 3, That's Some Plan, owned by Bob McNeil of St. John, New Brunswick. He does the training. Todd Trites will do the driving from post 3, That's Some Plan. Number 4, Rusty Riley, owned by Chantel Langell and Dana Ghetto of New Waterford, Nova Scotia. Paul Langell does the training. He will do the driving from post 4, Rusty Riley. Number 5 is Ultimately Handsome. He's owned by the Ultimate Stable, Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick. Don Hubbard is the trainer. Mark Campbell will do the driving from post 5, Ultimately Handsome. And rounding out the field from post 6 is Montrose Hope. He's owned by Harvey Holm of Alberton, Prince Edward Island. Lucy St. Amour does the training. John Davidson's in the sulky from post 6, Montrose Hope. These are the 6 pacers to contest race number 4, going for a purse of $2,200, daily double, exactor, triactor, and the late daily double here in race number 4.
And with starters on track for our 4th live race of the afternoon, 5 minutes to post field, the 6 to contest this event. Going to take a look on screen now is my top selection. I'm going to take a little bit of a shot, Scotty. Outside horse, Montrose Hope, here this afternoon. I'm going to take a shot here with Johnny D, the regular pilot of this 6-year-old son of Veradero Hanover. He's been basically racing in the top class each and every week since getting back to the races back in the middle of May. He's 3 times top 3 out of 5 starts. He's a tough grinder. I know he's got that outside post 6 to work with, but I think it's not going to bother him too much because he's going to be out and moving. Definitely going to see him on the move, enter in the back half, I would say. So we'll see if maybe get some speedy fractions up front for him to chase. But I think today could be a good shot for Montrose to get his picture taken.
Yeah, he's a good backer. Presently getting some good odds on him as well. 12-1 right now on number 6, Montrose Hope. But competitive class here, and he can certainly upset them here because this horse comes to race every week. He's 3 for 5 hitting the board in the top 3, so he's got post 6 to work with. But like you say, he loves to get rolling early and often, and he'll be tough from post position number 6 currently at 12-1. I went with number 4, Rusty Riley in here, the 11-year-old son of Blissful Hall, owned by Chantal Langell and Dana Ghetto, with Paul Langell training and driving this pacer. And it's 4 seconds out of 6 starts so far this year, and I think he's just due to pop for a win. And this horse can leave, so I think he's going to be trying to get a good trip here. We've got Bugger Max, of course, on the inside, who loves to fire out of there, but just got a hunch on this guy today, Kurt. He's right now at 5-2 odds, and pretty good betting board right now. Longest shot in the board right now is Bugger Max, and I think we both have him in our ticket. I know I went with Bugger Max as part of the ticket, and he's at 13-1, Kurt.
Yeah, Baker's 12-1 on the rail, same as that outside starter. So yeah, everybody's taking some money here in this race, Scotty. Uncharacteristically enough here, ultimately Handsome is coming in as the favorite choice right now at 3-4 on the board. So it'd be his first start of the year, but definitely if he's ready to go, he can compete in this class. As you see Bugger Max on screen now, of course he has rail control here this afternoon, so Mark's going to put him into play early. He's coming off the win in Shaq's race a couple races back in 201 and 3. So big spotting's a big thing with him, just to get him up in the action. So Mark's going to roll with him, protect that rail position. We'll see where he ends up shaking out late in the mile, but he's just another one that you've got to be concerned with here. This is a very competitive field of 6, Scotty.
Yeah, it definitely is. 13-1 right now on Bugger Max, and had that big win in the Shaq Memorial a couple starts back after finishing second in the elimination heat back 2 starts ago. Won the final 201 and 3, and he did it just the way he likes it, off the front end, and he blows up when he's on top, and gets real brave, and he's extremely, extremely tough if he can get the lead. So if you think he's got a shot to lead this race, you want to put him in your ticket, folks. 14-1 is some pretty good odds on number 1, Bugger Max, here in race number 4. And right now we'll take a look at number 2, KD Overdrive, another competitive pacer in here, and he's a pretty handy pacer. 4 of 7 in the top 3. He's closing on $3,000 earned this year, and he splits his starts here. He races here at Exhibition Park and makes the weekly trek down to Bangor on Wednesdays, and finished 3rd in his most recent outing, pacing a mile in 1:58-1. And this horse can race from anywhere. He can come from off the pace. He can surprise you someday and get off the front too. So another horse to consider, and 6-1 right now on number 2, KD Overdrive, as they get set in behind the starter here for race number 4. And what a competitive field, leading us up to the Walter Dale coming up next in the finale. But race number 4 is up next, or in the hands of the starter. And for the 4th time this afternoon, we'll send it up to track announcer Brock McEachran for the call of race number 4.
Thanks, Scott. Race 4 pacers are in behind the starting gate from the rail out. Bugger Max with Mark Hagg, KD Overdrive and Kyle Mason. That's Some Plan, Todd Trites. Rusty Riley, Paul Langell. Ultimately Handsome, Mark Campbell outside. Montrose Hope, John Davidson. 6 pacers. Everybody's on the wings. It's post time at Exhibition Park. Here they come. There they go, offhand pacing, great start, center of the gate. Rusty Riley from the cones, that's Bugger Max into the first turn. Rusty Riley and Langell, they're the leaders round the first turn. Bugger Max got away second, KD Overdrive has third. That's Some Plan, found a seat in fourth. Then we have Montrose Hope in fifth, and Ultimately Handsome backed up to the rear. He could see them all en route to the opening quarter. Rusty Riley. Langell taps the brakes. He's the leader by the opening quarter. Rusty Riley in command of the racetrack. Right on his back, that's Bugger Max. Quarters up. 28-4, serious opening panel laid down by Rusty Riley. Right on his back, though, is Bugger Max. Little gapped out in third, KD Overdrive. That's Some Plan still in fourth. Montrose Hope is five, but he eyes the outside. At the back, Ultimately Handsome. They're still single files. They come in front of the fans. First time around, they're chasing the 11-year-old son of Blissful Hall. This is Rusty Riley and Paul Langell. He's leaning back halfway home. Rusty Riley took them here. 59-3 halfway home. Bugger Max tracks from second. KD Overdrive third. That's Some Plan to the outside fourth. Montrose Hope from five. And still at the back, Ultimately Handsome. They roll by the 5/8. Rusty Riley. His lead's now 2 lengths. Bugger Max gets the high lines in second. That's Some Plan. He's trying to take third on the outside. From the inside, KD Overdrive fourth. Montrose Hope's following the cover. They go by 3/4. Rusty Riley. Langell's trying to lose contact with the field. 129-4 for 3/4. Rusty Riley tries to seal the deal in the turn. That's Some Plan now loose in second. He'll try to track him down. Montrose takes third from Bugger Max. Top of the stretch. Rusty Riley shows the way home. He's clear by 5. That's Some Plan's trying to track him down, but he's got nothing back. Langell looks back. There's nothing but racetrack. Rusty Riley to the line. Second, That's Some Plan. Montrose Hope was third. Time for the mile, 1:59.2.
And Paul Langell and Rusty Riley cutting the fractions, 28-4, the half 59-3, 129-4. Well rated front end effort by number 4 Rusty Riley from the Paul Langell stable, owned by Chantal Langell and Dana Ghetto. See them off the turn, and That's Some Plan. Right now, second, Montrose Hope coming on, but they weren't going to catch Rusty Riley here in race number 4. An easy winner for Paul Langell. In for second, That's Some Plan, and for third, Montrose Hope. So we'll have the unofficial winner, Rusty Riley, back to the winner's circle in just a few moments here in race 4.
Note from the judges here, ladies and gentlemen, there is an inquiry underway in the final turn. Inquiry involved horses 1 and 2, Bugger Max and KD Overdrive. They did not finish in the top 3, so the top 3 will not be affected here. But there is an inquiry underway here in race 4. It involves horses 1 and 2 on the final turn. Now making their way back in front of the fans comes the winner of race number 4. It is the 4, Rusty Riley. He's a chestnut gelded son, 11 years old, by Blissful Hall from the firm friend mare, My Friend Flicka. He's owned by Chantal Langell of Truro and Dana Ghetto of New Waterford, Nova Scotia. Paul Langell does the driving. In the training, he put the old boy on top all the way. Rusty Riley stopped the clock today, 1:59.2. That's his first win on the season from 7 starts. His win number 36 of his career. Congratulations to the connections, Chantal Langell, Dana Ghetto, Paul Langell, and Rusty Riley. And good luck in the upcoming next race with Batter Up Hanover in the Walter Dale.
And here's today's winning number in the 50-50 draw, the prize of $110. You can claim your prize right here by the judges stand. Look out for Scott Bernard in the 50-50 apron, and the winning number is 1829489. That's 1829489. That's the lucky winning number, and you can claim your prize right here by the judges stand. Again, the inquiry sign is up. Of course, up next, don't go away, the Walter Dale Invitational Pace, $6,000 purse, an outstanding field of 7. That's the Walter Dale Invitational Pace. Coming up next, field of 7. And again, the judges looking into the inquiry here in race number 4. So again, hold all tickets.
And there will be a placing here in race number 4. It just will not affect the top 3 finishers. Horse 5, Bugger Max, finished 5th, will be placed 4th. KD Overdrive finished 4th, will be placed 5th for interference to Bugger Max around the final turn. KD Overdrive went up the inside where he did not have room. He hooked the wheel of number 1, Bugger Max. Therefore, Bugger Max 5th place 4th. KD Overdrive 4th placed 5th. Number 3, That's Some Plan, was 2nd. 4, Rusty Riley, your race winner. 5, Ultimately Handsome, was 6th. And the 6, Montrose Hope, will be finished 3rd. Sorry. So top down after corrections should read 4, 5, 2, 1, 6, 3 on the bottom. Race number 4, the quarter was up 28-4, half 59-3, 3/4 129-4. Mile time for your winner, number 4, Rusty Riley, 159-2. Rusty Riley returned $5.70 to win and $3.60 to place. The 3, That's Some Plan, $10.50 to place. $2 exactor, 4-3, the winning combination, a real nice exactor, $72.80. And a $2 triactor, 4-3-1, the winning combination. I believe that's the pay of the day. A $2 triactor will return you $120.60. Just one live dash coming up, but it's the one you've all been waiting for, the Walter Dale Memorial, going for a purse of $6,000. 7 starters. Betting features exactor, triactor, win place, and I hope you're still alive in the pick 5.
And just another reminder, the North America Cup celebrations tonight. Big night of wagering tonight from Toronto, and all the best to the Schooner Stable Racing Beach Class Maritime own pacer in the final of the North America Cup tonight, going for $1 million. So best of luck to him and his connections tonight. Ten minutes now to race number 5. It's the main event, the Walter Dale Invitational Pace. Field of 7. And as we mentioned earlier, some nice memory shots from previous Walter Dales supplied by Jerry McCabe and Scott Bernard. So again, we'd like to thank them for their contributions, and you can see some of the pictures of previous Walter Dale winners. Of course, the race made famous at Fredericton Raceway, one of the oldest free-for-alls in Canada, and it's been a great event for years here in the Maritimes and here in New Brunswick. And it's been a storied tradition and part of the maritime racing invitational circuit for a number of years, and it continues this season. Coming up next, we're 9 minutes away, and again showing some nice pictures of previous Walter Dale winners. Coming up on 7 minutes now to the Walter Dale. And taking a look at the odds board, the 7 Screen Test is the early favorite at 4-5. Time to Dance, second at 3-1. And then number 4, Batter Up Hanover, the third choice right now early on here at 7-2. So again, it's the final leg of the Pick 5, and also, best of luck to those of you still in play for the Pick 5 and the late Daily Double. So betting options here are win and place, exactor, and triactor wagering. And there are the handicapper selections just before we get the starters on the racetrack here, and we're all over number 5, Time to Dance. He's the top choice by all three of us. Both myself, Kurt, and Gerard have gone to him for top selection. Also, we're all aboard number 4, Batter Up Hanover, for the runner-up spot to finish second. And then I've gone to number 3, American Risk, for third. Kurt has gone to number 2, Blood Money. And Gerard has gone out to Screen Test to finish third. So again, most of us with the 5 and 4. And then we're differentiated on the third placed finishers. So a good betting board coming up. 6-5 now on number 7, Screen Test. Still the early favorite, number 3, American Risks, now taking some money down to 8-5. Time to Dance at 4-1, and Batter Up Hanover sitting at 9-2. And once again, no racing here at Exhibition Park. Next week, we're back on the holiday weekend, July the 2nd. So again, no racing next Saturday afternoon. We're dark here at Exhibition Park, but we'll be back on the holiday weekend, July the 2nd.
Race 7 starters are making their way through the yard for the Walter Dale Memorial. The Walter Dale Memorial is named after one of the best horses to ever race at Fredericton Raceway. He had 230 lifetime starts. He found the winner's circle 113 times, 46 seconds and 27 thirds. The legendary horse set a Canadian track record at Fredericton Raceway of 202-1 back in 1937. This race is named after him. Starters are now on the racetrack for the post parade. Horses and drivers for race number 5, the Walter Dale Memorial Invitational, going for a purse of $6,000. Now on the post parade, number 1, Bet 'em Again, owned by Jeff Lilly, Blair McLaughlin, and Ian McDonald of Nova Scotia. George Renison does the training. Todd Treitz, he's won the Walter Dale quite a few times, folks, and he's got the rail here with Bet 'em Again. Number 2, Blood Money, owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John. He's trained by Mark Campbell. The doctor's in the bike from post 2. Blood Money. Number 3, American Risk, owned by the Risky Biz Group of Truro, Nova Scotia. George Renison trains. Mark Haig will drive. Post 3, American Risk. Number 4, Batter Up Hanover, owned by Debbie Francis, Roseanne Langell, Doug Lauthers, and Chantel Langell. Paul Langell does the training. He'll do the driving. Post 4, Batter Up Hanover. Number 5, Time to Dance, owned by Brent Campbell and Matthew McDonald. Mark Campbell does the training. He'll do the driving from post 5, Time to Dance. Number 6, Father of the Year, owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John. Ellen Stevenson does the training. The doctor's father, Mike Downey, is in the sulky on Father's Day weekend. Good luck, Father of the Year. And number 7, Screen Test, owned by the Kickin' Horse Stable and Bill Andrews. Ronnie Gass does the training. Corey McPherson's in the sulky. Post 7, Screen Test. This is the impressive field to contest the Walter Dale Invitational Memorial, going for a purse of $6,000. Exactor, Triactor, Win Place are your betting features. Don't be left out on the Walter Dale.
And with starters on track for our 5th and final race of the day, Scotty, the main event, Walter Dale Memorial Invitational Pace. Man, she's going to be one heck of a show here, I think, Scotty, for us this afternoon.
Absolutely.
On screen now, Time to Dance. I'm looking for a bounce-back effort out of him here this afternoon. As we mentioned in the pre-show, we were talking about him. He got hard used last week in Charlottetown, parked to the quarter, 27-1, moved to the half, and some big fractions. And he only beat 2 lengths, paced 55-3, right where he had been pacing in 155 range. Prior to that, he had 2 wins in a row in wire-to-wire fashion in Charlottetown. There's no question he's been, the king of the maritime racing scene the last couple of years. He kind of he took us maritime fans through the COVID era, for a couple of seasons, which we appreciate.
Yeah,
gave us some entertainment. So we'll see. He comes in here today. Look for a bounce back effort. Mark Campbell aboard as always as he trains the 6-year-old son of a rock and roll dance for owner Brent Campbell, Matthew McDonald. So we'll see what he does today. Post 5 to work with. 9-5 on the board, Scotty. Favorite right now.
Yeah, almost $50,000 earned. And what a campaign he had last year. 13 wins from 18 starts to go along with 3 seconds. Just dominant last year. And he's got 3 starts this year. And I think he's going to be looking for the front here, Kurt. He's going to have to earn it, I'll tell you that. And he's got post 5 here to work with. But Mark Campbell, he's got complete confidence in this horse, and he should. He's been such a bearcat over the last couple of years, and it's hard not to put him on top here, but he's got his work cut out for him, I'll tell you, here this afternoon. But see how the race goes. But Time to Dance right now, 9-5, just slight favorite here in race number 5.
I like his next door neighbor too, Scotty. This is one you and I've been talking about quite a bit today. Batter Up Hanover. He comes in off of his first start of the year in Truro last time. Just beat 154-2, 27-2 on the end. Definitely the pride of the Paul Langell stable. Looking at him on screen now, he's a sharp-looking horse. You had mentioned too, Scotty, about that trip in Charlottetown last year, 151-4.
Yeah,
and that was an eye catcher for sure. So I mean, he's second start off the qualifier. He had a double qualifier for Paul to get him ready for the action here in the summer events, and would not surprise many if he was to get the job done either, Scotty. And right now he's 7-2 on the board. Yeah,
son of betting line, and just been a fabulous horse for the connection since they bought him up from the U.S. And I'll never forget that day over in Charlottetown on a warm Saturday afternoon. This little fella pacing a mile in 151-4 over Red Shore, Charlottetown. And what a nice horse this is. Batter Up Hanover. He's with us here this afternoon. And right now you're getting 7-2 odds on number 4, Batter Up Hanover. He was second in his first start of the season. Just beat 2. And look at that last quarter, 27-2. Paced a mile in 154-2 in his first outing of the season. Just a fantastic tune-up for this afternoon's event. And batter up Hanover from the Paul Langell stable. Paul's already got one win. Can he get another one here? And the Walter Dale batter up Hanover currently at 7-2. And there on your monitors, number 2, Blood Money. Blood Money, an impressive winner last start. Mark Campbell now trains this pacer, of course. He raced at Exhibition Park a lot last season and took his fastest trip 56-3 over Exhibition Park last year. And last week, 155-3 in his first outing. And check out that back half, 55-4. That's right, 55-4. He paced his last half last week over at Red Shores. Mark Campbell in the bike, 27-2 home. This horse is ready, folks. He's got post 2 this afternoon for Dr. Mitchell Downey, the owner, and you're getting good odds on him. 7-1 right now on number 2, Blood Money. As we come nearer to post time here for race number 5, and longest shot on the board right now is Father of the Year on Father's Day weekend. He's currently 31-1. 31-1 on number 6, Father of the Year. Longest shot on the board. And there you see number 3, American Risk, a son of American Ideal. Owned by the Risky Biz Group of Truro, Nova Scotia. George Renison trains, one of 2 entries from the Renison stable. Mark Haig picks up the live catch drive here this afternoon, and this horse can fire off the gate. And you look down his program there, and he loves to leave. Shows a half and 56-2 right here over Exhibition Park Raceway, and he's got the Hagler aboard this afternoon from Post 3, American Risks, now at 7-2, and they are getting set on the backstretch here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's almost time for the big show. It's the running of the Walter Dale Invitational Pace. And arguably one of the best fields we've seen in a long time for the Walter Dale. And for the final time this afternoon and for the race call, we'll send it up to Brock McEachern for the race call.
Thanks, Kurt. Starters for the Walter Dale are in behind the starting gate. From the rail out, we have Bet 'em Again, Todd Trites. Blood Money, Mitch Downey. American Risk with Mark Haig. Batter Up Hanover, Paul Langell. Time to Dance with Mark Campbell. Father of the Year, Mike Downey. Far Outside, That Screen Test, and Corey McPherson. Post time at Exhibition Park. Here they come for the Walter Dale. Showtime. There they go, off and pacing. Time to Dance. Fires from the outside, American Risk. From the inside, Bet 'em Again. Into the first turn, Bet 'em Again. Has the rail control. He wants the front. His stablemate, American Risk, now tucks in second. Time to Dance. Fired off the gate. He found the 3-hole. Blood Money gets away 4th. Then Batter Up Hanover 5. Then Father of the Year 6 at the back. Screen Test can see them all. Over to the opening quarter. Bet 'em Again, 27-2. Serious opening quarter laid down by Bet 'em Again. Right there, second, American Risk. Time to Dance studies things from 3rd. Blood Money 4th. Batter Up Hanover is under a tight hold in 5. Screen Test on the move from the back 6. And Father of the Year now shuffled back to last. Front of the fans. First time around. It's Bet 'em Again. Here comes Time to Dance. And the race is on early. At the half, Time to Dance on the outside. Tries to put his nose on top. They were halfway home. 57-3 on the outside. Time to Dance on the inside. Bet 'em Again's going with them. Right there, 3rd. That's American Risk. Blood Money was with them in 4th. Batter Up Hanover winds up from 5. Then we have Father of the Year and Screen Test down the backside. On the outside, Time to Dance. He's trying to get to the front. Bet 'em Again, those taking him as far as he can. On the outside, American Risk now swings out, and 3 deep comes Batter Up Hanover by 3/4. quarters, 125-3. Time to Dance is trying to see it through. On the outside, American Risk is coming. Batter Up Hanover 3 wide. They'll settle it in the stretch. Time to Dance turns them home in the Walterdale. Batter Up Hanover's closing down the center. Time to Dance, Campbell's driving. Batter Up is coming, but it's Time to Dance in the Walterdale. Second goes to American Risk over Batter Up Hanover. Time for the mile, 1:55.4.
And Mark Campbell seen the speed show early on by bet him again, 27-2, 57-3, 3/4 125-3, and Mark moved him just past the half and got the front after battling with bet him again. There you see them through the home stretch. And how about Batter Up Hanover? He flew at the tail end, just couldn't get him this afternoon. And that's why he is the undisputed champion of the Maritime Free-for-All circuit. And Time to Dance came to play here this afternoon, and he wins the Walterdale Invitational Pace 2022. And what a horse race. And he earned it. First up win, and grinds to the victory here this afternoon. In for second, American Risk. Batter Up Hanover third. Bet him again. Unofficially fourth. So congratulations, Time to Dance. We'll welcome him back in the winner's circle in just a few moments.
Now making his way back in front of the fans comes the winner of race number 5, the Walterdale Memorial Invitational Pace. It's the 5-entry Time to Dance. He's a 6-year-old son of Rock and Roll Dance from the Better's Delight mare, Mystical Gypsy. He's owned by Brent Campbell of Charlottetown and Matthew McDonald of Edwards, Ontario. He's trained by the Dominator, Mark Campbell. He did the driving today, pulled him first up at the half. He's the undisputed king of maritime racing here the last 3 seasons. Time to Dance, former Gold Cup and Saucer winner. I think he's won just about every big race in the Maritimes. If he hasn't, he probably didn't race it. Congratulations to the connections, Brent Campbell, Matthew McDonald, Mark Campbell, and Time to Dance on capturing the Walterdale Memorial. He adds that to his lengthy resume. Congratulations. Is headed official. Race 5, headed official. The 1, Bet Him Again, was 4th. 2, Blood Money, was 5th. 3, American Risk, second. 4, Batter Up Hanover, third. 5, Time to Dance, your race winner. 6, Father of the Year was 6. And 7, Screen Test, finished 7th. Top down on your program should read 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 6, 7 on the bottom. Fractions for race number 5. Quarter was up 27 and 2. Half 57 and 3. 3 quarters 125 and 3. Mile time for your winner number 5. Time to Dance. What a trip, 155 and 4. As we await the pays for race number 5, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget no live racing here next Saturday, but we're back in 2 weeks. July the 2nd, Barrio McIsaac Eliminations, along with the New Brunswick Breeder Stakes for 2-year-old pacing colts and fillies. Make sure to join us here July 2nd, our next live card at Exhibition Park. Time to Dance return, $3.90 to win and $2.90 to place. The 3 American Risk, $8.30 to place. $2 Exactor, 5-3 the winning combination. The Exactor returned $48.10. $2 Daily Double, 4-5 the winning combination. Your 4-5 Daily Double returns $10.75. $2 Triactor, 5-3-4 is the winning combination in the Walterdale. Your $2 Triactor will return you $63.70. And congratulations to those who took down the Pick 5 today. You had to pick all 5 winners. The Pick 5 for a $1 pay today, $175. Congratulations to those who cashed it, and we'll hope to see you again on July the 2nd.